These corrupt people became capable of changing their physical shape during certain black rituals. There was supposed to have been some kind of sexual release involved in the metamorphosis itself.
Are you saying Scion imagines himself possessed?
Well, according to legend, Asmodeus does not possess. He takes the form, the image of someone, some human who's died, whose body's never been found.
Are you implying Scion is our madman? He costumes himself, goes out and kills.
At the time of the first murder, Scion was at a UN committee conference in Paris. Murder number 2, he was in Angola.
Good. Then we agree. There is no evidence Scion could have done it. So there's no reason I should bother him.
No evidence? What do you think that journal is I've just given you?
Yes.
Yes. You'll find my translation in the back pages. Do you know there are no less than 5 separate sources, all of them in ancient Coptic, that make reference to Asmodeus having established quite a foothold in these islands during the 6th century BC. But the rites, the ceremonies of his followers, disciples, if you will, became so bloody, so obscene, that the Druids and the other priesthoods, who'd always been at odds with one another, finally banded together against him. They tricked him eventually, sealed him up, supposedly forever in a secret place. Coelus believed the secret place was Druid's fire pit, until 3 years ago when the demon was freed.
Accidentally, of course, when Scion was excavating new cellars.
Very interesting. Now I think I'll muddle along without any further help.
Thank you, Ham. You're becoming a bit of a believer.
I'm only trying to keep an open mind.
C flat, treble clef. More like that.
Yes, I'd say more like that. It's one of yours.
How did you guess?
Flying an airplane.
It's Jeff's idea. No, well, that's not entirely fair. I have gone through my RAF training, and why pay another pilot when there's already one in the family?
You help run the family business.
Oh, no. Jeff's the financial wizard. He's already increased our holdings 12 times, and he's only just begun.
Still, you and your sister each own 1/3 of Scion family interests.
Yes, but with me and Jeff voting together, or rather me backing him, I'm afraid that Annie's vote doesn't really count for much. I think that is very much a part of her annoyance with things here. It's incredible what Jeff's done in the last few years. Well, the possibilities are staggering if it continues like this. It's amazing. Whatever he wants, he seems to get. Suddenly, he's developed a kind of personal magnetism. Other people's weaknesses. I was only bragging about him, wasn't I?
Mr. Sebastian's job here is to quiet the superstitious fears of our beloved sister. That and that only. Or would you prefer to see her committed?
Oh, look, I know that Anitra's got some strange ideas.
She's going insane, you young idiot. Like you, she has a rather modest intellect. Have you begun wondering if I'm possessed, dear brother?
I have wondered if it's Anitra who's going mad. Excuse me, Mr. Sebastian.
And what is your opinion of me, Mr. Sebastian?
I am impressed.
And I see unusual qualities in you. Just as you've checked up on me, I've accumulated information on you. Your intelligence quotient, the phenomenal memory, and an ego which suggests a certain ruthlessness. I'd find that valuable in an associate.
Would you?
I promise you, you will never regret joining me.
Are you about to invite him into your club?
That is enough, Annie.
No, there's much more.
Anitra!
I wrote to you about his obscene Hellfire Club, Mr. Sebastian.
I warn you, if you cannot...
It's a very select membership. It's Mitri. There's something in Mitri's room.
The ambulance is on its way, sir. Well, you can cancel it, officer. Dr. Hamilton is handling it nicely. In fact, expertly. Must be a comfort to have him close.
Any witnesses?
One of the hounds.
Gored and thrown over there.
He has a gash across his entire chest. The rip in his arm is very deep, and of course he's badly bruised.
He was lucky to have a doctor at hand. Can I have a word with him?
Yes.
Mr. Syed, can you describe your assailant?
I didn't see anything. I stepped in, and something struck me from behind. Lord, I remember calling for help.
Mitri, was it a man? Was it an animal thing? It is important that we know.
I've asked him, he doesn't remember. I think he should sleep now.
The disciples of Asmodeus are capable of great physical change.
Sebastian, please.
The change in each individual depends upon the person's inner lusts, vices, animalistic tendencies.
And these people change back and forth, having a jolly time, eh?
Asmodeus pays them very richly for their devotion. Each time they become human again, they grow stronger, physically, sexually. Their worldly affairs prosper.
Sebastian, that's quite enough for me.
I can give you several reference books. Quaylos Journal doesn't really cover it all.
I have your expertise, Sebastian.
You at least leave a constable on duty outside. Mitri's attacker may return.
Very well. Oh, keep me informed of Mitri's condition, Doctor.
With a constable on the ground, Sign will have to pen up his dogs. We can have a closer look at those ruins.
What about that attack on Mitri?
Puzzles me. We're being manipulated. He wants us at the ruins now. He knows we're coming. We'll have to protect ourselves the best way we can. Symbols involve dimensions that are as real to them as walls or doors are to you and me.
Told us that. It looks priceless.
Very nearly.
Why must you always own the best of everything, William? You can buy a cross in any gift shop.
This should possess extraordinary power. It was worn and blessed by saintly men for over 9 centuries. If you have a religious object of your own, I suggest you carry it.
Well, this, plus my nickname, Ham, should shake up any demon.
It's good to be together again. Did I say that?
Dozens of times.
Back stairway, I think. It's all right. It's balanced to close by itself.
What's that smell? Burning tar? From what? England's not volcanic.
More likely pitch beds underground. To its fire pit. The flames must once have been above the ground. Pre-Druid.
Fascinating. The age of this place.
Hold that. Yes, one of the maid's dresses.
Careful. You could all come down. It's obscene.
You mean it seems obscene?
It's no symbology I understand. Here, put your light on this. It's impossible for something to feel evil to the touch. Am I imagining it? Some sort of air conditioning system?
Could be the geology itself. It's unstable here. Very nearly the late Dr. Hamilton.
Well, I didn't have the expensive symbol.
Directly under Sion House here. He broke into the caverns up there. The wine cellars must be there, behind the door.
It must have been one of the workmen.
This is it, the secret place. His own black cathedral.
Whatever smashed these doors open
Was the thing that Jeffrey Sion set free. Ham, look over on that side. Find the other half of the seal.
No, nothing. These doors must weigh tons. William, can you feel evil like a physical force?
Hold this carefully.
It's gold.
Solid gold. Let's hold it there. When we find the other half, if we find it, the power of the two halves joined together should be incredible. Purified by prayer to 100 forgotten gods. Look at it. Their names are inscribed on it. Their prayers. Scion found the doors closed. The seal was intact when he broke it. And the thing was free after 25 centuries.
A sacrificial altar. Dried blood.
Here.
Slowly, slowly. She's not even aware we're here. She doesn't appear to have any injuries. We'll get her down and examine her.
Leave it alone. It's too much at stake.
William!
I was right. The power of even half the seal is holding it back. A disciple.
It wasn't human.
It was.
It's just the same. Twisting.
Come on, come on.
Asmodeus will control more and more political and material power.
I can't let you go to London. I mean it.
And you have to go. I need a saw, jeweler's saw, and a file. Go to a gunsmith, find one, the best. Get from him everything we need to cut a piece of this, melt it, pour it into a bullet mold to fit this barrel.
A golden bullet?
From the seal that imprisoned Asmodeus, yes. It won't destroy him, but it'll slow him down. And I need holy water from a baptism. And I need communion wine. It has to be blessed, and blessed by a bishop.
I'm not a witch from Macbeth.
Then don't do it.
All right. I'll try. If you rest.
At least the bullet will stop any of Asmodeus's creature things. If Sion is Asmodeus, then what human is his priest? That'll be the most dangerous of the disciples. The legends have it that he takes the form of a great cat of some sort.
Thank you. Keep the change.
Thanks, sir.
Dr. Hamilton, Sion reported his sister missing this afternoon.
I'd say he doesn't seem too concerned.
He states that she's been emotionally unstable. I don't believe Sion's story. Dr. Hamilton, on your word as a physician, do you think there could be something to the things in that Quail's journal?
Yes, I do.
Then I need facts. Can you give me anything to go on?
I can. There were workmen here 3 years ago excavating the cellar. It's my guess they all died.
That's precisely the kind of thing I need. I'll be back with a court order.
Sion, any news of Anitra?
Jeff's giving a proper party tonight.
Dmitri, your sister is missing.
If anybody's taken Annie, then he's the one in trouble.
She could be in danger.
Look, don't you realize that Annie's even stronger than Jeff? She's always saying that one day someone's going to realize that she's the real tiger in the house.
I wonder why Sion reported her missing. To throw the police off?
Perhaps because he intends the disappearance to be permanent.
Could mean something else. Dmitri just mentioned to me that she often refers to herself as the real tiger in the house.
What?
You said the priest disciple has a cat form. A tiger?
She was the one who brought us here.
search yourself.